Wah, 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 wah.
All right,
Wah,
well,
wah,
I
wah,
don't, I
wah,
don't,
wah, wah,
I don't,
wah, wah, wah.
I don't quite know what that was, but
That was taps.
it wasn't though. Anyway, hello and
It
welcome
was. That's the taps is like what
to
they play
Shapes
when.
and Forms. It is 8 p.m. Chicago in Chicago and 9 p.m. on the East Coast. I
Yep.
am Planet Jane, and the ferret that you just heard loudly humming what they claim to be taps is Shredney Vashtar.
Yeah, it is taps.
I'm gonna
Go
tap.
look it up.
I'm gonna tap you,
It's
Shredney.
it is the funeral
Shredney.
song that the military uses.
Yes.
That's taps.
Anyway, we are opening with Risk of Rain 2 today. I am going to practice by myself for a little bit because our other two co-hosts are waiting for a bit to get in. So we're gonna do that, and that's gonna be what we do for the first segment. For the second
Oh
segment,
God.
we've got a new game.
Oh no. Oh no. What
What?
just happened was just thinking of
What?
Katy Perry's "This Is How We Do."
You're interrupting my
I'm sorry,
exposition about what games we're playing today.
but
And now your
remember,
dog is interrupting you. Doggo.
that dog has no chill. She really doesn't.
But yeah. We are playing Risk of Rain in the opening segment. Hopefully Trey will be in soon. He said he would be. And then in our second segment, we are playing Game Soup, which is a new arrival to our show. We'll go into a little bit more detail as to what that is when the time comes, and then we're gonna finish with GeoGuessr, as is tradition.
As is written in the law.
The
The law.
sacred texts. Hello, WM.
Yeah. Hello, Wumrider.
Womradar's the hideous truth.
Or it could be Umradar, like in Welsh or something.
Shredney, you're Welsh.
Actually, I am partly Welsh.
See? I'm a genius. Hey, I have my interact and split buttons mapped to the
Oh, jeez, what is she barking at?
opposite
Wait,
stuff.
give me a sec. I need to
Alright.
go murder my dog.
Don't murder your dog. No, that just doesn't work. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. Hello, Lexi. Oh dear. Is this Risk of Rain 2? Yes. I am practicing on my own for a little bit while we wait for Treyman to arrive. Because it's been a while and I am out of the groove. Both with the game in general and with Loader here in particular. You didn't know Risk of Rain was 3D? The first game is not. The second one, however, is. It's probably the most recent franchise I am aware of to take the whole 2D, 3D leap. Yeah, Risk of Rain 64. It kind of is going for like an updated look. Like a look that's like an updated version of that graphical style, I sort of feel like. Open the barrel. Do it, coward. You can see I'm like making all sorts of accidental minor misplays here because it's just been a bit. Also, wow, now the skills have like a little flicker thing on them when the cooldown is up. That's interesting. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. If you're Rin Tin Tin or Anne Boleyn. Mer, what is this? I demand an explanation. Also, like, hello everybody, how are you? Me? I'm just cracking giant beetle heads. Hey Trey, thank you for the resub with Twitch Prime. I do a zap with my zapping device, and that's how we sing along. What is going on down here? What's all this about? Can I go down here? No, I guess not. Okay. This is like a different version of this map. I don't think I've ever seen this particular one before. The arrangement is different. I do believe I hear our dear ferret friend returning to their computer. Are these the lyrics to Hook by Blues Traveler?
Hello.
Hello again, Treadney.
Nothing a full needle of Thorazine and a claw hammer couldn't fix.
Hey, please don't joke about that, because I am deathly worried that someone will think you're being serious. This is how we get...
I just had to open another cloning vat. Hopefully this one will bark less. And, failing that, taste better.
This is not the end of Shapes and Forms in either the usual sense or, like, the Neon Genesis Evangelion sense.
No, it's just me making jokes about eating my dog.
Stop that. The lyrics to Hook by Blues Traveler mention the movie Hook. No one knows this but me. I did not know that, so you might very well be correct.
I mean, you might not be the only person. I mean, there are the members of Blues Traveler to be accounted for.
The members of Blues Traveler don't know any of their own lyrics. Hello, Trey.
Do you ever have one of those days where everything is just kind of all over the place?
Yeah, so
yes.
Would you like to share that story, or not? It's up to you.
My neighbor's house caught on fire today.
Oh, jeez.
That's all I will say on the matter. Everyone is okay though.
That's good.
We're good.
Good.
That's the most important thing. But yeah,
Yeah, what the fuck?
I was gonna say my understanding is that it's been an exciting day for the Speak household, as I will choose to call you, the whatever household.
Yeah.
Hey, should
Censored
I invite
Wait, no,
privacy
I did not
household.
want. Lord, I absolutely did not want.
everything all right, Trey?
Yeah, I accidentally hit quick play very briefly and had a bit of a nightmare scenario.
A
because
classic mistake.
There's one thing I do not want to do, and that is playing Roar 2 with randos, as it were.
Risk of Rain
you are
2,
a man of
but
culture as well.
but a pub game. Like it's fucking Dota 2.
I don't know for certain why, but it's not letting me access your invite.
That's weird. I can try sending it again?
Yeah, maybe give it a go.
So the lead singer of Blues Traveler was a libertarian until he endorsed Bernie Sanders.
That's a transition I've heard of more than once. Also, I will give you props for finishing Pyre and watching Knives Out on the same day.
Knives Out is a really good movie.
You know what else is really good?
What?
You.
Thank you. You're great too. Thank you. Oh, have I shared the saga of our stuff moving on this show?
I don't think so. You still having issues, Trey?
For whatever godforsaken. Yeah.
Alright, let me try backing out, and I will head back in. It doesn't say that you're in the game, which is very strange.
Oh, God, is it doing the thing where
Wait,
I'm
no,
offline but
there it
not
is.
actually?
No, it says you're in the
Yeah,
game.
now it does. Let me see here. Let me try signing into friends in chat. Sometimes that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it says you're
Yay.
at risk of rain. So let's see if.
Here we go. Okay.
There we go. All right.
So
Good lord, man.
Took us a couple minutes, but that's
So
fine.
basically, our old house, which had been foreclosed on, was actually finally up for sale. So we have to get all the stuff out of it that we actually could, which required renting a U-Haul and moving it ourselves. And given that my sister has back problems, my mom has back and severe knee problems, that was an adventure. And we didn't get everything out by any means. There were some things that we just could not get out. We would have had to hire people to move these things, including a substantial amount of furniture. Now, what's even more interesting is the people who purchased the property and started working on the property. And this was a whole thing. I have to tell you about this. It's like, there is a landscaping company
Spill
next
the
door.
tea.
There's a landscaping company next door to the property, which has had their eye on our property and tried to intimidate my grandmother off the property more than once. It's worth noting that the guy who originally owned it was a friend of my late uncle's. That guy, took his own life, and his wife took over, and his wife never got along with my uncle. And, from everything my mom heard about her, through the grapevine, is an awful, awful human being. And she definitely was behind a lot of these things, like putting traps in the woods behind there.
For animals or just people
Animals.
traps? Okay. Because, one of those is Dickish and the other is your neighbor's Jigsaw from the Jigsaw franchise.
No, I mean as in animal
an
traps,
honest to God supervillain.
Yeah.
And sending laborers to use the woods as a toilet. We tried to call the police on them for that one, but they sent an officer who we'd never dealt with before and have never dealt with since.
I didn't mean to take that. Oh well.
Who we're pretty sure was paid off by them.
This is just what Pennsylvania is like for anybody who does not live there.
Yeah, specifically Lower Providence Township, which is in Montgomery County. I can't remember the officer's name or badge number, unfortunately, because...
Okay, well, we shouldn't dox a cop.
I'm not going to spread that on Twitch. I'm not going to dox a man.
I don't
I'm
like
saying,
the police either. I also don't want to lose my Twitch channel.
If privately anyone happened to have interactions with a particular guy, then you'd know who to look out for.
I suppose that's true.
All the other guys who we've met from the county were just like your standard issue small town cops.
What are the good things
Some of them
about
were perfectly
living
nice.
in PA? Extremely excellent soft pretzel availability.
True, and also hard pretzels. Pretzels in general
Pretzels
are good.
in general, chips.
Rolls, especially if you get them from Norristown
just like
or
salty snacks
Philly.
in general. Yeah.
Yeah, but rolls as in for hoagies and sub sandwiches and grinders. Excellent.
Oh, hey, speaking of bread, I also have a minor story to share. This is not nearly as...
I haven't finished this one yet, though. There's more. There's more. They started bulldozing a path towards the house, and then claimed that they bought it, and that we were illegally there, and they were going to call the police, and that we needed, someone from the bank or the real estate agents there. We called the real estate agent there, and they said they haven't finished the paperwork, and they were furious. The real estate agents who were working for the bank, they were absolutely furious because that anyone who buys that property can't do a thing to it legally until they have fully paid for it and filed all of the paperwork. And they hadn't even been told that these people had bought it. So, and then suddenly the police arrive after the real estate agents arrive, and because they've been called by the neighboring landscaping company because we were quote-unquote causing a disturbance. The police didn't even know who had called them. It was apparently an anonymous tip. But the good news is that they were embargoed from doing anything further to the property until we could get as much stuff as we needed out of it. But at the same time, I wanted to, look for any more details of the possibility that they'd continue to interfere with the property so that they would lose their bid on the property, because I am a vindictive bitch, and fuck these guys. They're awful. They're a bunch of fucking thugs.
No,
but at the same time, I don't know.
Thugs, contribute to the community. Young Thug, Slim Thug.
The Indian Thuggee contribute to the community by keeping the Temple of Kali properly appointed with jewels.
This has already been a very Shapes and Forms episode of Shapes and Forms, and we only just started.
Yes.
We got the technical issues, we got the weird conversations, we got a little bit of us, kind of very oddly going through the game somehow semi-competently.
Yeah.
It's the works.
You want me to turn this thing on?
It is the works. We've got the horses in the back. Okay,
Let's
officially Old Town Road reference, so we're almost at bingo.
Yeah, the thing that happened to me before the stream, and talking about rolls brought it to mind. I had a cheese sandwich, because, I like to eat food sometimes. It's crazy,
yeah.
And I made it, and bit into it, and I thought, wait, this doesn't quite taste right. And I looked, and there was just a big old patch of wheat mold growing on my bread.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I had to throw the rest of that loaf out.
I fell all the way down to the bottom.
Oh no.
And I'm just chilling here for the meantime because I have a fungus, but god damn.
Excuse me.
Brutal.
I tried to brush my teeth with skin ointment once. No!
Oof. Oof.
Intentionally, or...
For the vine?
I mean,
Did we
all
do
do
this
it
for the vine?
I mean, I guess it would be for the bite nowadays, but same idea.
I have accidentally placed capsaicin ointment in places you don't want to place capsaicin ointment.
I don't know what it is about TikTok, but I don't
It's like being pepper sprayed, but worse.
TikTok doesn't have the length restriction, so the videos feel different. I think is the main thing.
Hopefully no one thought too much about what I just said.
I chose not to say anything.
Good.
Anyway.
A little occupied.
Yeah,
just don't fuck around with capsaicin. It's bad.
Capsaicin is the spicy chemical.
Yes, it is. I'm talking pure capsaicin, which if you put it on your tongue, would be 5 million Scoville units, something like that.
Why did you even have that?
It's for severe backache things and stuff.
What the heck? Really?
In very dilute form, and it's in very dilute form in an ointment form, because pure capsaicin would literally give you chemical burns. That is what pepper spray is made out of, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, in dilute form, it is used for
Jesus.
Muscle and nerve pain.
Interesting.
It's very tingly.
I did not know that, Shredney, and now I do.
Yeah. It's kind of like a similar principle to sort of like how Tiger Balm works. Incidentally, I swear by Tiger Balm. It is a good thing.
I don't think I know what that is.
It is a thing. It comes from Singapore, and it's like a mixture of a bazillion different kinds of like essential oils suspended in like paraffin or petroleum or something. I think it's paraffin actually. Like
Uh-oh.
it's primarily like oils of clove, cinnamon, cajeput, which is like this really weird spice. Bunch of like I think there's like wintergreen in it, menthol.
Is this
Well, actually, it
Genesis
might not have menthol
loop?
in it or eucalyptus, but
What'd you get?
No, it
What'd
has
you get,
menthol.
Trey?
Fire and electric nova at low health. Plus,
That's
I've got tentacle on my head.
That's interesting. I would like to get up there so I can get mine. I need to find
So
where the
get
launcher is.
up there and get right with God.
You
Yeah.
got the guillotine.
Okay.
Well, if you have a guillotine, then you're probably trying to do the opposite of get right with God.
Yeah, you know.
You know, like the last king strangled with the entrails of the last priest.
What?
That is a quote from Diderot, is that it was something along the lines of that there can be no justice in this world until the last king is strangled with the entrails of the last priest. This was the man who invented the modern dictionary, by the way.
Lexi, don't worry about being
Or
very
modern
nerdy
encyclopedia,
when
rather.
Shredney is dropping knowledge like this.
Straight facts, yo.
Yeah, but that's Denis Diderot.
But,
he was one of the inspirations behind the French Revolution, as you can tell.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Yeah, Diderot is pretty fucking great. Yeah, like Voltaire was kind of an asshole, but also he actually had some great quips because he was very
Are we ranking philosophers now?
Well, French Enlightenment philosophers specifically.
French Enlightenment philosopher tier list.
Top
I
tier
don't
Diderot.
I don't know nearly enough about this subject to make anything even resembling a joke.
Oh
about it.
no, man crates! I remember that. Yes, that guy, that poor man,
Crates.
Huh.
that poor man crates.
If anyone is
Digging
not
in the
familiar,
crates.
Man Crates was and still might be, but I suspect not, a Loot Crate style service where you would subscribe and you would get boxes of
Man thing.
like pretzel sticks and DVDs, basically, was my recollection, and booze, I think, was the other main component. And the guy who ran their advertising ended up signing up for the forum that several of us used to hang out on.
And still do in many cases.
Yeah, because he somehow, he Googled Man Crates and found us talking about his
The product of the company that he worked for.
the Man
And was
Crates.
just like, and he went all brand ambassador there, and he was very nice and very earnest.
It was some.
And it was real weird though, because it's like, do you realize how fucking niche this forum is?
It was I respect, in hindsight, I suppose I respect the hustle. But also,
I do. Again, he was
just
so
kind of
weird.
don't get it.
But I mean, it's like, I kind of respect how, he was really earnest.
Hey, this is totally unrelated, but let's talk about the new 100 Gex song.
I haven't listened to it
pretty good.
yet. I apologize.
Shredney.
I direly apologize.
It was required listening.
I apologize for not engaging with the
didn't do your
required
homework.
reading, Jane. God.
But it's really
Gosh.
good, though, Shredney.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm just saying. Who
I
the
also
heck was featured on that thing?
Whoa!
again?
What the fuck just happened?
I went into a very high-pitched voice.
No, like, everything on my computer just stuttered out for a second. I didn't even hear what you said. That was really weird.
I was saying, who the heck was featured on that thing?
I
know Charlie XCX
Charlie
was
XCX, the girl from Caro Caro Bonito, and Rico Nasty.
and who?
Rico Nasty.
Rico Nasty? Oh, wow. Okay,
yeah.
That's one hell of a lot. That is like peak meme.
No, you don't understand. It's just like actually a really great song.
My God, the rusted key again.
I mean, things can be peak meme and still actually like unironic.
I guess that's kind of what Old Town Road was, but like.
Yeah, exactly.
You should listen to the song, Mur. It's really good. It's the remix of Ringtone by 100 Gex.
Also, it is worth noting that one of the duo, it was mentioned that her influences include Cannibal Corpse and Naked City, which is like...
And also Playboy Cardi and 303.
And
which is a collection of musicians that I either hate or know nothing about, but like whatever.
I mean, that's like... Or I thought that you just didn't get Playboy Cardi.
I don't, to be fair. I don't hate Playboy Cardi. I'm just, every time I hear one of his songs, I'm just kind of like... I feel very old.
Is that in New York, we Millie Rock. And we hide it in our sock.
Which is funny, because I think we're the same age, but, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Playboy Cardi did briefly date Iggy Azalea, it's true. Do you want me to take this?
I can if you want.
So, Naked City, do you know Naked City?
I don't know. Like, I don't think I even knew the name until I read it in
Naked City is... So, John Zorn is this, like, free jazz guy.
Is John Zorn's band. One of John
His
Zorn's
grindcore band.
Alright.
With the vocalist from Boredoms and Sanataraj.
I'm gonna level with you. I think that Laura Les, who was the one who said that, or is it pronounced Laura Lay? I don't know. I think she was doing a thing bands often do, or artists often do, which is when somebody asks them who their influences are, they just list a lot of people they like, as opposed to anything their music sounds like. Because Gex does not sound like a grindcore project.
Like, but at the same time, her liking... Well, Naked City are actually really, really diverse and just do whatever the fuck. I think they're defunct or on hiatus at the moment, but it's like... given what I know about 100 Gex, like, spiritually, I can see them being inspired by that.
Have you listened to their album from last year?
I still haven't gotten to it. I have heard part of Stupid Horse, and I liked what I heard.
It's like
I finally got the chance to listen to more of it, aside from just like what I'd heard from. Actually, I listened to their set that they did at one of the Minecraft music festivals earlier in 2019. Well, earlier in 2019, yeah. Drew Lou was actually there too. They're one of my favorites. But yeah. I finally got around to listening to the album, like most of it earlier tonight, and I think that it's the type of music where I would probably embarrass myself if I were to listen to it around literally anybody else that lives in this house. But I like it. A fair deal, actually.
That's
It's a very peculiar album. I didn't really care for it that much when I first heard it, and then I listened to it again like a month later, and I was like, actually.
Hey Jane.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know what this dude's doing here.
What?
He's a big pottery boy.
It's a boss. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
But he's a big pottery boy.
We didn't even hit the button, and that's one of the.
He's so terracotta. He's so fly.
Oh my god.
Gasolina. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
Yeah. He bombed a War of the Worlds edition? Audition? Same thing. But yeah, this is a good
I mean,
group, and
he
they
bombed,
make good
but
music.
he's still the prince of my heart.
Shredney?
I am not being horny for the giant terracotta monster.
See, the thing is, you said it, so now I know that you are.
No, I meant that in the sense that, like, platonically, I love him. It's platonic love. And not the platonic love as in, like, that Plato actually describes, which we're not going to get into. That would be really weird.
I don't know, Shredney. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm being sucked.
I mean, like, it's like a deep admiration for this big, scary boy.
I'm very upset by this turn of events.
You mean me?
I can't have that content on Twitch. Yo, I'm not thrilled with this development. Gotta say. I will be writing a letter of complaint to Hopaloo. I forget how the developer's name is pronounced. Razorwire? Retaliate in a burst of razors upon taking damage. Okay.
That's really great.
It's very metal.
I mean, yes. Although
you're very metal.
Wait a second. No, I know exactly what it is.
I'm playing as a robot. I get it.
I just realized is like if you're exploding into razors, then I know what kind of metal it is. It's death metal because of Carcass's album.
Let's talk about how exploding into razors would be a fucking great band name.
It could be, yeah, actually. But I was gonna say that it is death metal because of Carcass's album Surgical Steel.
Shredney?
I died, but I have a root beer float, so it's not too bad.
Oh shit. Like an authentic one with all the ice cream and whatnot?
It's from Sonic, so...
Yeah, that counts. Heck
Funnily
yeah.
enough, I tuned into the Twitch stream before I turned Risk of Rain on, and guess what I got an ad for?
What?
Not only was it Sonic, it had Sufjan Stevens as the background music.
Don't call me Big Yucker. Also, sorry, that Sonic uses Sufjan Stevens as their ad music now.
Sufjan Stevens in an advertisement.
That's just strange. I remember like being in high school and Sufjan Stevens was what like my couple like weird arty friends in the anime club listened to. And it's been strange to have him like develop into a major cultural force.
Yeah, like I think that it was one of the more popular ones. I'm pretty sure it was Come On Feel the Illinois.
Okay.
But like
yeah, but at
still,
the same time I still find it bizarre that Carrie and Lowell, like his famous album, despite the fact that it's like his one of his most stripped back and emotionally raw and direct, when like I would feel like, you know, musically, you know, something like Come On Feel the Illinois would be more you know.
Yeah, I think Illinois is actually the only album of his I've actually heard.
Welcome to Michigan is real.
I'm sure it is. It's one of those things where I feel like I would like it if I ever found the time to listen to it. I just never have.
I like Illinois, and I like The Age of Odds, but I haven't listened to any of the other ones, I don't think.
The Age of Odds is really good. It gets a little... It can be kind of a little much, but at the same time I respect its complete
That was the first album
abandon.
I know of where people were like, oh, it's his Yeezus.
I mean,
It started like
the
annoying internet commentator trend of
But
reducing everything to a Kanye West album comparison.
I mean, that is the worst.
Oh no!
trend
Oh
ever,
no!
But it's kind
Oh
of.
no!
Oh no! Help!
God, we got bodied.
We extremely got bodied.
The game just would not let up on us, man.
Did they increase the difficulty?
Increase
what happened
the
in
spice.
Rift of Rain?
Oh my god.
This is the thread I made about the personas of philosophers.
Oh no.
Was it something we said?
Wait just a fucking minute. The bassist of Naked City, I totally forgot this, was Fred Frith?
I don't know who that is, Randy.
Fred Frith is a former member of Henry Cow, and he's known mainly as a free jazz improviser.
You know, I think it's very generous of all musicians in the free jazz genre to give their music away for nothing. Hey!
But yeah, the Yamantaka
Support public jazz.
or, is, or Tetsuro Yamatsuka of Boredoms, is the vocalist of Naked City. Yeah. Yeah, they, they actually, they haven't released anything since, like, the late 90s, 2000s.
Hey, do you guys ever think about how weird it is that we're in the 20s?
Yeah. That's real weird.
It's just like this. Like when I was a child, 2020 was still like a future year.
Yeah, it was super future.
Like, that's when Transformers is set.
Yeah, I think that's true, right? Like the old
like
one.
the old ones. Yeah.
It's set in 2020. What the fuck? Oh, it's the war banner. It just spawned sideways. Like, it's very peculiar. Also, I do like the epithet for this decade as the Roaring 20s.
Oh. Oh. Is that because we're gonna see a revival, like...
What?
Scene revival.
That's the joke, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
like,
if
because,
people really expect it to happen or
like
if it's
they'll
just
bring
funny,
back the
but...
fucking like the like all the band merch with the like neon colored cartoon monsters with like dripping things.
No, I don't think you understand, Shredney. That part's already happened.
That has already happened.
Like Rico Nasty,
next is,
Rico Nasty has like an anime Sona, which is basically just that she
that's
uses
real good.
on
Okay.
some of her album covers.
Yeah, and the fact that like, goddamn, everyone has a persona now.
No, it's not a persona.
I'm saying not referring to that. I'm saying in general.
I still don't really
Persona.
have one.
You have an octopus.
I mean, that's that's like the conceptual though. There are no pictures of my.
Didn't somebody draw you as an octopus once?
Actually, yeah. Never mind. Daruznik drew that once. So
yeah.
I guess I'm just a liar. I forgot about that.
That's very post-furry of you.
That was also like specifically a character I made though, which people would argue about whether or not that counts.
It does.
No, Octomom. No.
What?
No. This is Octopus Mom. Different.
No, her backstory was that she worked at the underwater equivalent of the Salvation Army.
Huh.
I don't remember why that was the thing I came up with, but it was.
What is this tenderloin that is in the
Tenderloin?
That's in the term. There's a whole ass T-bone in the terminal.
I don't know, but I'm gonna get it because I want to find out. Fresh meat, regenerate health after killing an enemy. That seems pretty good. Also, it's just stuck to my torso. That's pretty great.
Well,
look.
Fair enough.
Trey, look.
There it is. Oh boy.
Wait a minute.
You're magically delicious.
I am. I'm a lucky
So
charm,
John
baby.
Zorn did
Shredney.
apparently released a 7-volume set of albums of a month-long celebration he did of his 50th day, performing with like every band he'd ever worked with.
Shredney, do you just like have the Wikipedia page on John Zorn open right now?
Yeah, I was looking at the bands in that I didn't know a whole ton about. Like, I mean, actually, I did know. But, yeah,
Shredney, I have terrible news.
he
Open
worked with the Violent Femmes.
Open Wikipedia and start your day.
Is that a thing people say?
People say roll something and start the day.
I see.
But I'd imagine the Shredney equivalent is probably open Wikipedia and start
Well,
the day.
it's usually more like
Wikiped.
open Discord, but you know,
Fair
same
enough.
principle.
I
Oh,
open
yeah, it turns out,
Discord and I get real high and I say, "What's going on?"
Oh,
And I said, "Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah." I said, "Hey, what's going on?" Songs where a cover version is the definitive superior version. That
yeah, absolutely.
one. No offense to the 4 non-blondes, but you know,
Okay.
I am He-Man. And he prays.
God, does he pray?
Oh God, do I try in this institution?
Hey, here's a question for you. What the fuck is that song about?
I
I don't know.
if I thought about it for a while, I'd probably I'd need the lyrics in front of me, and then I could go.
Also, Trey, did you realize that Sarah Bonito's verse on the Ringtone remix seems to be about her killing a dude?
No.
That's real good.
Just like
No,
read the lyrics. You think about it for a second and you're like, hang on.
I mean, Billie Eilish is straight up talking about murder on Bellyache.
Hello,
So
Alice.
it's not uncommon for pop music these days.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not uncommon for pop music in general. Hi, Aaron.
Yaren's been here, Shredney. I was saying hi to Alice.
I'm just.
Also,
hi,
I'm
Alice.
glad we could. I'm glad we could provide some entertainment.
What did Alice say about my
Shredney singing "What's Up" was an amazing thing to come into. That was actually all 3 of us.
I mean, yes, but I had to
What's
go
going on?
way into my high register.
Yeah, you actually have like a vocal range, unlike yours truly.
I have I don't even have a great vocal range because my falsetto got totally fucked up when I was 14 or 15 when I had mononucleosis. And it kind of some of my low range, so I only have about 2.5 octaves or so.
Yeah,
maybe
but have
3
you
if I
considered
push
that
it.
I've got 1 note?
You can sing more than one.
I guess technically.
But yeah, okay, I'm gonna try.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa. Okay, that's 2 octaves. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I only have 2.5 octaves. Yeah, Yeah,
Sorry, I don't know.
barely.
That was the intro to Tank. I don't know why I did that.
I could extend it further if I did some throat singing stuff or subharmonic stuff.
What if you did some throw singing?
If I really tried, I could probably figure out how to access a whistle tone range to extend my upper range and maybe strengthen my falsetto. But I'm not warmed up right now, and
Shredney,
you know.
Shredney.
Yes.
What about throw singing?
don't know what that would be, Jane.
It's very simple. You sing a note and then you body slam somebody.
Oh no, that's just hardcore, Jane.
Oh shit. Trey, you should take this, actually.
And his music.
Like, you know...
Was electric.
Drinking black coffee, drinking black coffee, drinking black coffee, stare at the wall.
What the hell was that?
Me really badly attempting to do, Black Flag's Black Coffee.
Black Flag.
No sugar, no cream.
Weird band.
Black Flag were a very weird band. They essentially turned into, like, a free jazz, hard rock, fusion, doom metal thing by the end of their existence.
We should buy an
And then
NHL
fucking
franchise.
Greg Ginn decided, oh, I'm gonna reform the band and it's gonna fucking suck.
I need to figure out how to turn on a thing like there's a setting with the chat capture I have. I need to figure out how to make it stick messages on screen for longer, because like I can see the whole chat log on my a stream chat thing, but the actual one on the stream is only stays on screen for like 5 seconds or so.
But yeah, like
5 seconds.
That was like the last great Kanye song, I think.
Pretty much, yeah. And a lot of that comes down to Rihanna being really
Yeah. Yeah, like it was his, like my understanding is that it was his like idea, but it's definitely Rihanna's
which is still great.
performance
Still, yeah, like to his credit, he turns in a solid performance. You've got like Paul McCartney playing like a couple chords on an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And then there's like and then suddenly it switches to organ, and you've got Rihanna delivering a really good vocal performance.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
God, sorry, I know we talk about this on the show all the time, but I miss Kanye West.
Yeah, like new Kanye is like way worse than new Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, look.
No, he is.
In terms
he
of,
is. I'm not wrong.
Like, in terms of music, probably not, but in terms of, like...
As a personality.
Other shit, yeah.
And also, here's the thing. There were a few salvageable songs on the last Taylor Swift album. I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift in general, don't get me.
Lover or Reputation?
Lover.
Okay.
Reputation, I am not going to talk about.
I will give
even my
Lover
sister won't defend that album.
I will give Lover the fact that The Man is actually a pretty solid pop track about
Don't
feminine.
people
and
like
then, the actual title track is just kind of a sweet love song or whatever. But it still has me on it.
I've heard a couple of songs from it, and I was like, hey, this is actually pretty decent. I recall actually liking False God.
Don't people like New Year's Day, or was that the album before that? Or New Year's Morning, or whatever it's called?
I forget when that one.
I'm not
with
an extensive knowledge of Taylor Swift discography.
The last time I willingly, like, fully allowed myself to enjoy Taylor Swift's music was 1989, which, you know, is
wow, that was a long time
remarkably...
ago, Trey.
Yeah, came out before I was born, right?
No, but if we're that, I mean that album had a few songs on it which were very, very good.
I feel like that one has the benefit of her not fully quite leaning into the pop image as much as she did on later albums.
Hey, can I just drop a confession in here real quick?
Right.
My favorite Taylor Swift song is Mean, which I have never heard anybody else mention as a song by her that they even, like, enjoy.
I don't know how I feel about that myself.
It's, like... I don't even know if I would call it a particularly great song, It's just very like simple and sincere in a way I appreciate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, there is
but
completely
that's kind of my problem with
unintentional.
early Taylor Swift is it's so cute.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, but that's one of the songs from that era that I feel like don't quite have that problem so much.
Like as much, yeah. Yeah, fair.
I was honest. Like honestly, I was never huge on Taylor Swift. Like even
me neither. I've never particularly cared for her.
Like she blew up in Pennsylvania before she blew up in most of the country because she's from Reading. So,
yeah,
like
I'm well aware. My sister has been a low-key Taylor stan since the beginning.
My mom was the same way. So like even when she was basically only known in country circles, I was kind of like I don't really see the hype. But
yeah, I mean I kind of get it, but it's like at the same time not my cup of tea. But she has a few very solid songs. The thing is, I was never a big Kanye West fan either.
See, that's the difference. I
know you.
I was
really...
a huge Kanye West fan for like a good chunk of my life. So,
but at the same time, like, so I'm an outsider looking in, and I also go, hey, there's a lot of early Kanye West stuff that is really, really good. But that man fell off real hard.
Yeah.
And like even there's even later stuff that I find interesting and whatnot, but it's like the guy fell off hard earlier than people are willing to admit.
I don't know. Like I think he still made like occasional good songs as recently.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that
as recently as Life of Pablo. But
yeah, I'm not saying that that there weren't good songs from even then. I'm just saying that Yeezus, like, people praised it really heavily, but from what I heard of it...
I don't like Yeezus. I've heard Yeezus front to back several times. I do not like that
like,
album.
I kind of, from what I'd heard of it, I'm kind of with Fantano on the light 6 out of 10. It's
like,
Yeezus had one great single, and the rest of it kind of had, like...
I assume you're referring to
hit or miss.
Black Skinhead, right?
Of course, yes.
That song is fantastic, I will say.
Yeah, like I like that one, and there's a couple other on there that are alright, but I think I don't know. It's a very ambitious album.
I mean, yeah,
I get what he was going for. I just don't really think he did it.
Yeah, it's just like
really well.
Yeah, it's like the thing is that I can respect something like even like Life of Pablo in its final, at least.
I mean,
lot more than I respect a lot of what he's done since.
What was the last Ye album I actually enjoyed all the way through? I guess Watch the Throne.
Huh.
Because that came out after MPTF.
And, like, some of the stuff, I'll admit, like, some of the stuff I heard off of... Like, the thing is, even with, like, his bad albums since, like, the guy does occasionally have ideas that are very interesting.
Yeah.
And, like, I'll be honest, is, like, you know, I haven't actually listened to Kids See Ghosts, but I've heard parts of it, and
I think it's fucking bad. But that's just me.
Like I've heard parts of it, and the production is really pretty.
Like, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, he's still a good producer most of the time.
Yeah. And like the lyrics did not seem nearly as fuck awful as.
Well, that's because Kid Cudi wrote them.
No, I'm not just talking about that. Like even some of his lyrics.
No, but the Kid Cudi wrote all of them.
Huh. Really?
Kanye largely has not written his own lyrics over the course of his career. That's like widely known.
Huh.
For most of his earlier stuff, Consequence and Rhymefest were his writers.
Huh. But then what is it
for everyone?
Let's go.
But then what's up with the whole him and his terrible pun though?
That's just how Consequence writes.
Okay, that's
and a lot of those are from after Sci-Hi the Prince started being one of his primary writers, and he's definitely big on
Yeah.
Wordplay.
Yeah. I call my homies Crips because all they eat is seafood.
That's real great. It's like, oh my fucking god.
I like Sci-Hi, but he's got
a nerd.
He's got a flair.
He spells his name with a Y.
He does. I don't know what
honestly
means.
like I get like I get the honest feeling that like if you really look at it, like a huge number of people involved in hip hop are just total fucking dweebs.
It depends on what subgenre you're looking at, but like
I mean,
the
yeah,
cool
but,
Kanye and friends grouping, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're total fucking dweebs.
This is a guy that used to post hot takes about Akira on his Twitter account.
I am not surprised at all.
He was
also
like, he
people
like,
talking about like you know him like having like you know like being one of the first people to wear like metal band merch and stuff, and it's like I totally believe that this dude listens to Testament. He's like that kind of guy.
Who the fuck are Testament?
Testament are a really important German thrash metal band. And it's like, yeah, he would. I just like at the very least to sample them or something. You know, like
Trey,
like he's the kind of
me.
guy who would like bump early German thrash metal. Like
the only good metal band is Rat.
And also, no,
Round and round.
not allowed. Okay, and I'm not even saying Rat are necessarily bad.
That's
I'm just saying
like
that's
a
not
thermonuclear take.
But I'm just saying that's not allowed. A take you're allowed to have.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, and
Hi,
I was also
William.
gonna say the man.
Oh, you
is...
can screen share Risk of Raid now?
Yeah.
Apparently it works fine.
I didn't even think about that, actually. I just turned it on and it seems to be fine now.
Yeah, they seem to have fixed whatever the fuck was wrong with it.
Some games just don't like being screen shared. I guess they worked out whatever particular kink that was.
I mean, yeah.
You gotta work it. I'll work it out.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Oh, good night, Mer.
Good night, Mer.
Oh,
Gotta work it.
Anyway,
Work
it.
all four of us are here now.
Yeah, I was gonna say to chat if I sound stuffy, because I'm wearing my BiPAP. It alleviates a headache I had. So.
Breathing apparatus. I think.
Not only
I'm
do
not
I have
actually
glasses,
sure how those
I have
work.
a HUD over my glasses.
I
BiPAP
generally
meters.
Screen
Right.
it. Oh god damn
Cy-
it. Radar.
Cyberpunk MG, baby.
WM.
That's my new. That's my new friggin' tech house alias.
What is it?
Cyberpunk MG.
Yes.
Cyber edgy.
Have you guys ever decided even more as to what even more look like?
Has anyone really been as far as decided to want look
Why
more
is
like?
it called an oven if you... I don't even remember the rest of the...
Why is it called an of-in if you put food the hot in and of out the cold food?
Yeah, right.
It's like
You gonna cry, huh, you little baby?
destroying language for the sake of a pun that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Anyway, yeah, we're coming to the end of our Risk of Rain block here, and then I'm gonna play Game Soup, which I will explain a little bit more about when we turn it on. You guys ever heard of Game Soup?
When you mentioned that in the docket, I kind of just assumed it meant you were going to play random games.
No, although, like...
I mean, you're kinda right.
Yeah, You'll see.
Ah, the teleporters. God damn.
Oh dear. Language was
Rolling
unable to
around at the
compensate
speed up.
to encompass Alice's princessitude, and therefore has been executed. Anyway, we're at full power.
Who are we
now that
executing?
I don't know. The English language, I think.
Yeah.
If we don't get 10 more viewers, I will begin executing one chat member every
Every 10 minutes. This is going.
We
poorly.
have the technology.
But yeah, now that all four of us are here, we are at the height of our powers, so do be wary.
Yes.
Do be.
Doobie. The
Doobie,
Doobie Brothers.
Scooby, Doob, E.
You've lost that love.
When I was in
and
high school, my art teacher
Sorry.
once told a really long-winded joke about the Doobie Brothers, and I wish I could remember it. Because I can't, and that makes the story much less interesting.
the joke with what I just sang was actually the Righteous Brothers, not the...
No. I said Doobie. It's actually
I know. Thing.
once a
The
week.
spider's
when
a
I'm
doobie.
making- Uh-oh.
You ever just sit there and suddenly ifunny.com watermark?
I think if I started seeing an ifunny.com watermark just out of nowhere, I would assume that I had entered a really odd creepypasta.
Out of the corner of your eye at all times.
Ah, Lois, this is just like the time I had an ifunny.com watermark on my eyes.
Same brand of humor, if you really think about it.
Funny moments.
It basically is the Family Guy of websites.
Oh god, then what is the Cleveland Show site?
So what's the
9gag.
American Dad? Imgur is the American Dad.
Yeah, there we go.
What is?
Imgur.
Imgur.
Imager.
Imager.
Imager. I don't know how
Imgur.
you're supposed to say it, to be honest.
I'm Gur.
I'm Gur.
Are you, an Invader Zim
baby.
character?
Yeah.
I made you a cookie that I eat.
Oh. Alright.
PJ Gaming has broken every bone in
Trey.
your body.
Hey,
Trey,
wait
you
a
just
second.
killed Jade by saying that. I can't believe it.
Alright, well,
LOL.
while
just
Trey
so random, aren't I?
while Trey endeavors to survive, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. Hold down the fort.
Do my best.
I mean, I kind of have my hands occupied with my tablet and a fry, so holding it down is a little bit of a problem.
Hold down the Fortnite.
Oh dear god, fuck Fortnite, no.
Why don't you like Fortnite? It's what all the kids are playing.
Because they're not old enough to have taste.
Delicious taste.
Like me,
Taste the feeling. Taste the feeling.
who has the amount of taste to not actually game and just let other people do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that I just became a gamer.
Oh shit.
Trey, you were born a gamer. And you will die a gamer. Oh, I'm
When
sorry, that was
gamer
me.
essentialism is wrong.
Gaming from the womb to the tomb, baby. I was born with a PSP in my hand. I was also born with bad taste.
Whoa. Hang on. Are you dissing the PSP?
Listen,
Yes.
listen, I love the PlayStation Portable, and I love the Vita even more. I don't have good taste. I don't.
Gonna salute the PSP.
I think that, part of, like,
Alright.
the,
There is a man shooting at me from above, so that is my cue to leave.
the semantics of, like, I don't know, like, because when I was younger, I did not do console gaming really at all, or controller-based things, and just, like, I sort of saw computer games as a distinct thing from video games as such, so, despite essentially being a, quote, PC gamer, I never, really conceptualized myself as a person who played video games.
I beat the boss and then it spawned a magma worm immediately at...
What the heck?
He beat the boss.
And then it spawned a magma worm.
Yeah, like, escaped immediately into the jaws of the monster, like right there.
I had one of those big things shooting at me, so it was damned if you do or don't, either way.
Well, that concludes the Risk of Rain portion of the stream.
I love this game.
It's a good video game. We will now
It
be
kicks my
checking
ass.
out.
We raid.
We will now be checking out Game Soup, which to not bury the lead any further, it's WarioWare.
I was about to say
it's
WarioWare.
it's not literally WarioWare, but the inspiration is worn on the sleeve, shall we say? Ooh.
Mario, as it were.
I mean, you did just say,
Yeah.
so.
Mario Bear.
Anyway, yeah, this is Game Soup. Covering up a little bit of the chat, but hopefully not enough to be an actual problem. And turn on the capture, which should still be okay, or it just won't work. I'll set it up again. Nope, there it goes.
Why are you buying games at the soup store?
Hey, win.
Why are you buying soup at the gaming store?
Hey, win.
Yeah.
Die.
Okay.
Alright.
Where are we? We're at soup.
Alright, can I center
I died
this?
for a moment. I'm back though.
That's good. Center this horizontally.
The
Alright.
afterlife was really short.
Alright, so
I didn't even make it that far.
As I said, Game Soup is basically WarioWare. We will I will be playing it, and
Hey, did you see the poop emoji? There's a poop emoji.
Thank you, man. I believe there's like a very
Jokes.
short little story.
Oh fuck those
Maybe
hearts.
not? Okay.
Oh
Alright.
wait, I think I've seen this game before, yeah.
Bicycle? Oh, alright.
You've been banned from Club Penguin.
Yep. Alright, Haunt? Ah, of course. I think they just wanted me to mash the spacebar there, but I didn't do it quickly enough. I'm not very good at this game, if you haven't been able to tell that. I literally also haven't played it before just now. So, I saw a little bit of, Northern Lion checking this out, like, 2 months ago. And I was like, I should play that on the stream sometime. And it took me this long to actually buy it. So I have totally forgotten, like, how
You
any
did
of these
it!
work.
Now I just want to go play Ornatory Inc.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cash?
that is what we call
I
cashing
think-
a check.
I see.
they've added a whole bunch to that.
They
game
have.
since last
We
time
can
I played it.
we can check that out on a future show as well. But yeah, if you're curious, this game's only $3 on Steam, so